going to be against Jose, but he's sitting on the setup that's over there. So it's going to be, I think, Spidey versus.
I can't see who it is.
I can't see it on the iPad. Which, by the way, okay, so with Chevy being here, this is the first weekly we had in the while with the iPad at every single setup.
Right. I can imagine
That is like the
so
epitome.
Nice.
That's like the epitome of. Okay, now I finally like. That's funny. Does that mean that I'm gonna be Johnny Blaze? I get to light up. Anyway, so anyway, with Chevy like being gone because he's working,
Right.
Work
He's a busy man, busy life.
Work happens, you
Yes.
know, and people get busy, right?
Right.
So at Ignite, we have these iPads where it just shows a set count, and as soon as you're done with the set, you don't even have to report it to you. You can just
boop, boop. There
you
go.
can press it,
There's
and then
one.
it reports it for you.
And it also shows the upcoming match is going to be on there as well. It's
Yeah,
very
exactly.
optimized.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. But the thing is that for the past couple of Ignites, it has not been here because Chevy's been working. But now for here, he's back, and it's one of those things where, wow, I really missed this thing when it was gone.
You take a lot of things for granted when they're not there. And then when they're gone, you're like, oh, wow. I cannot imagine how helpful this actually was.
How'd the song go? Don't always seem to go that you don't know what you got until it's gone.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pave Paradise and put up a parking lot. Counting crows.
Oh, so we're getting.
Oh, Lionheart!
Oh my
man!
God.
So this is gonna be good. So I'm thinking that if it's Lionheart, it's either going to be Wii Fit or Charizard.
I would be.
I don't know which one he's gonna be going. I don't know what he usually picks against Ryu, but we're gonna see.
I think that he's most likely gonna be going for. I think depending on multi-hits and ledge pressure, that can factor into a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Wii Fit has the better ledge pressure. I think that Charizard has more multi-hits and power, like raw power in general. So I'm expecting Charizard, but it's going to be nice seeing a little bit of a few players coming from a raid to represent on stream. I've not seen Lionheart in a while, so.
Yeah, I haven't seen Lionheart in a long time too, because out of all the Wii Fits that, because there was not a whole lot of Wii Fit specialists that lived in this region. Like the only ones I knew about were Xylus, who doesn't live here anymore,
right,
and Lionheart. And the thing is, they never got to have that. Like I remember I think it was they wanted to face off in Ignition 100. They wanted to have like a
double Wii Fit.
Like I think it was like a 1st to 5 or some sort of match, but it never happened. So,
okay.
But hey, you know what? It can happen in Ultimate now.
That is very true. I'm seeing double Ryu. I'm slightly concerned.
Okay, I heard. Okay, I overheard. So it's going to be. Oh, it was a two. Okay,
really?
So between Lionheart and Xylus, it was a $2 McDonald's money match, and it just never happened.
That sucks. You gotta go
like I said, in Ultimate, you can get that run back though. Like in Ultimate, you can get that.
You can go to the McDonald's in line right when you go to the register. You win,
exactly.
and you'll be like, "All right, here's my birth concert." Also, he's opting for Wii Fit Trainer.
All right. I mean, I kind of expected this. I've always had the opinion that Wii Fit was his best character. So this is also a matchup where Wii Fit can do some work, but it's all a matter of trying to get that offense started. The one thing that definitely can help is Wii Fit's ability to duck under fireballs and just overall ledge pressure. She can get something to work, but the problem is just kind of getting Ryu into that state where he's going to get edge guarded.
Right. I'm kind of concerned to see how he'll be able to Lionheart being able to deal with focus, knowing that you'll need multi-hits to be able to avoid that, and also with Lionheart having to use weird hitboxes. That is very true. Using up air, falling neutrally, that would be helpful. Yes. And there he goes. Like I feel like, although it was only the one match before and now this one, crouching seems so essential. How Wii Fit being able to dodge under Hadokens and fireballs, and then Game & Watch having such good pressure and just winning solely because of those. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just waiting for the attack, letting them whiff, and then just they hit him.
That's the one thing that Wii Fit kind of has an advantage over is that Wii Fit is one of those characters that can low profile a lot of moves with that crouch.
Yeah,
so you're going to want to utilize that as much as and often as you can. So right now this isn't actually that.
It's kind of even.
Yeah, it's not that bad right now. Like Spidey is Spidey's finding his way in and getting his offense started, but at the same time, Lionheart's been super patient and has been playing a very, very tight and clean footsie game with Spidey.
Oh, just nicking him right there, but he'll be able to get back to stage quite easily. save 2% of health getting back, but ooh. I really like his usage of like deep breathing to change his movement. Oh, and just rolling in.
The frame. Okay, so that definitely was one thing where oh no,
that must have been a misinput or just a mystery right there.
That are probably trying to attempt to use the iframes of the up smash to like.
Oh yeah, I just learned about that because there are some videos regarding
because that's how we
wanted
wanted to avoid the big giant death beam in World of Light. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Little bits of like, what is Boron doing right there? Trying to
Boron's
do yoga?
Boron's doing calisthenics while he's watching Wii Fit. He's out here. Hey, we're trying to be healthy here.
Yeah, you know what? We have 2 fitness instructors. Like, we have 2 people, prime health instructors right here. Ryu on the streets and Wii Fit in the air, just getting...
Yeah, Ryu's all about, like, just walking... Like, Ryu doesn't...
Oh,
no.
Not dead yet. Good DI.
Almost.
Almost, though. I would be kind of concerned being near, like being off stage and having to deep breathe because although you can mix it up, Ryu has that option just to.
Yeah, but then there's stuff like that where if it's like if you're too close, you can just have a chance of falling out of Wii Fit's jab, and then because Ryu has just so many quick attacks as soon as he lands, then that's just gonna be lights out.
Pretty much. Let's see if Lionheart is gonna be sticking with this character or changing. I feel like he's pretty close. I think he might stick.
He was doing really good with Wii Fit. Just the one thing that definitely needs to change a little bit is just kind of being a little bit more patient in neutral.
Yes, he was doing good in the first stock, but then afterwards,
like, as soon as like he started getting hit by stuff, that's when he started to kind of break down a little bit. So all it really needs is just you need to kind of just stay at a safe range, like stay on the footsie game because that's the one thing that he's been doing really, really well this entire set. And just kind of like, just don't let any of those stray hits or those big damage combos that Ryu has just kind of get to you. So just realize, okay, I got hit by this. I can get back to neutral. Let's just try to reset the situation as fast as we can.
There's been a few times where he is trying to land on stage and he's using deep breathing to do, again, these movement options to mix up. And then with the air dodge, he lands with a decent amount of lag upon landing. And I feel like that I almost said Rin because of all the raid boys, but no, Spidey has been not really taking those opportunities as much. Oh, and just seeing all the crouches, he was crouching for too long, got hit there, but he was able to avoid multiple strong hits that Ryu normally would have landed. Here we go.
So, like that's one thing that's going to be like Spidey's going to have to like adjust is that if he's in that crouch state, he's going to have to utilize, instead of utilizing those moves that are going to hit high, he's going to have to utilize his lows.
Ooh, sending backwards instead because of that lunge forward with the warrior pose. Oh, that was.
I thought he was gonna get hit after that, but no, Lionheart's staying alive.
Now here we are, Wii Fit trainer back at their home, just near ledge.
You gotta also watch out.
Ooh. Yeah, right there. He didn't seem to do any defensive options, so it was good to choose the charging sun right there. But right now, yeah, just nicking him right there, and again.
Yeah, I think
telling not to breathe.
Like, yeah, I mean that's the one thing. Like, I acknowledge that deep breathing is something that you definitely want to get off as soon as you can. But like, at this kind of percent, I feel like that it just. He almost just whiff punished the forward smash. That's like the. That's exactly third strike tech where Chung can just crouch underneath the donkey kick in third strike.
I love how just the simplest jab just send him go to the pop.
Just quick pop him in, just pop him in the face.
That's a Maki right there near ledge, not really moving much.
Well, I mean, I think Spidey's just using that just as a general catch-all tool to just cover ledge.
That's pretty fair.
I mean, it's a good way to cover it because Tatsu has a huge hitbox, especially true Tatsu.
Good patience right there. Not reaching though. All of her hitboxes just have very wonky, unique placement. So
I mean, there are. I mean, like I said, that's the one thing that he's been wanting to do all game is just kind of sit outside that range, keep crouched. So anytime that he does stick out a high, he can punish it with a low.
Yeah. Just setting up, just making him wait there.
Nice fake out with the volleyball.
Yeah, I didn't know that like. Oh, the soccer ball right there. Oh, trying to ledge trump him, not getting much from it. But Lionheart has been using tack get up a lot.
Oh, the overhead. That's going to do it.
Feet to the face. 2-0, Spidey.
That was a really good fake out. He's been saving that. I think Spidey's just been like really good with just kind of keeping that tool in the pocket until the very last moment, and then as soon as he gets out that overhead, almost
Lights
impossible
out.
to react
Yeah.
to. Yep.
He's very. I think he's very low profile with those options that he goes for.
Honestly, excuse me.
It's all good.
Honestly, I thought Wii Fit was actually doing not too bad because once again, like as long as Lionheart's footsie game was like on point,
Yeah.
like Spidey was just having a really hard time just trying to find an approach.
Right.
Like that was really really well done by like both those players. But like Lionheart like continues to amaze me because like once again like I don't see good Wii Fits a whole lot. So.
Yeah. The only other Wii Fit that I know is like Rose plays him as a secondary, but nothing too serious. Mostly just to play within like people he knows he can just easily beat.